Brought to you by the new Faro's Lounge Kickstarter. 17% to go. Only 17% to go. We're working hard here today. Ha! Looking forward to going to opening day. We have 2 more days of spring training. Let's suck up as much as we can. Let's win some bloody cash. Bloody money. Dirty money. Bloody money. Money penny. That stays there regardless. All right, let's do this shit. So this should be a little bigger, I guess. Because eventually it'll stretch out. We'll have to pull it all the way over here. God forbid. All right. First up, the Las Vegas Athletics. Your starting pitcher, J.P. Sears. J.P. Sears not yet on the board. Lawrence Butler, 2-card. Brent Rooker, 3-card outfielder. J.J. Bleday, 3-card outfielder. Shea Langoliers, 3-card catcher. Tyler Soderstrom on the board, first base. Miguel Andujar eliminates Tyler Soderstrom by taking his spot at first base. That's 5. What do we got here? Gio Urshela, 2-card. And I think all these other guys are 2-cards, right? Butler, Rooker is a 3. Bleday is a 3. Langoliers is a 3. Andujar is a 2. Urshela, Max Muncy's also a 2, but these guys are lower in the lineup. And finally, we got Jacob Wilson, who is a 4-card shortstop, which knocks out one of the 2s, which is going to be Miguel Andujar. We're going to go from the 9, 1 through 4. We have our 5. Langoliers, 1 for 3 with a home run in Friday's spring training win over Kansas City. He's hitting .316 with 2 home runs this spring. Langoliers is set to return as the starting catcher and can improve upon the 29 home runs and .738 OPS he posted last season with the move to a more hitter-friendly home park. Yeah, what, fucking Sacramento? Moving on. Your Chicago White Sox. On the mound, Davis Martin. Davis Martin. Not on the board. Oh, just a dork. I love me some fantasy goddamn baseball. I'm going to put the games on. Actually, the games have been on for a while now. Let's get the Yankees on. Yankees and Mets. No Slater. Luis Robert, 3-card outfielder. Andrew Benintendi, nothing. No Vaughn. Matt Thaiss on the board at catcher. Miguel Vargas, 3-card. First to third. Lennon Sosa on the board. Michael A. Taylor on the board. Jake Amaya, nothing. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got our 5, ladies and gentlemen. We've got our 5. Any new recon? Nothing here, nothing here. Moving on. The Milwaukee Brewers. Your starting pitcher, Nestor Cortez. Not on the board as of yet. All right, what do we got? Jackson Chorio, 7-card outfielder, ladies and gentlemen. Christian Yelich, 4-card outfielder. Reese Hoskins, 5-card first baseman. A lot of Brewers going to be using today. Sal Frelick, 3-card outfielder. Joey Ortiz, 6-card second baseman. That's 5 right there. Garrett Mitchell, 2-card, he's out. Vinny Capra, 5. Vinny Capra is also a 5-card shortstop. Oliver Dunn, 3 cards. Somebody's got to fucking go. Chorio is a 7. Yelich's a 4. Hoskins is a 5. Right? Hoskins is a 5. Frelick. Looks like Frelick could be the one to go. Frelick's a 3. If Capra's a 4. Frelick, my God, you're out. It's nothing personal, Sal. It's just the process of elimination. We have our 5. Now, obviously, I don't think we want to take the Colorado pitcher. because I don't think the Colorado pitcher's facing basically every fucking card we want to use. Ryan Feltner's on the mound. Now, Feltner comes up here, which he does. We're going to have a problem. Unless we're going contrarian Feltner against the fucking what looks like successfully powerful Colorado Rockies lineup. But who we got here? Brenton Doyle, 2 card. Ezekiel Tovar, 2 card. Ryan McMahon on the board. Chris Bryant on the board. Michael Toglia, 4 card first baseman. That wipes out Chris Bryant. Sean Bouchard, 4 card outfielder. All right, we got some bats. Got some fucking bats here in Colorado. Kyle Farmer on the board. Jacob Stallings on the board. Jordan Beck, 5 card outfielder. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 people gotta go. Stallings, you're out. Farmer, you're out. Bouchard's a 4, he stays. Toglia is a 4, he stays. Ryan McMahon, you are out. We've got our 5. Boom. Jordan Beck went 1 for 4 the solo home run in Saturday's Cactus League game against the White Sox. Beck had a rough start to spring training, which led to some talk of him being on the roster bubble. However, he's collected 5 hits across his last 15 spring at-bats, highlighted by a pair of home runs, a double, and 4 stolen bases. The Rockies' decision to trade Nolan Jones should also help Beck's chances of breaking camp with the big league club and seeing regular at-bats, though the team has been clear that he's not yet made decisions about outfield alignment, other than Brenton Doyle starting in center field. What we got here with the kid Feltner? Ryan Feltner allowed 1 earned run on 2 hits and a walk while striking out 2 across 2.5 innings in Monday's Cactus League game against the Angels. Feltner hasn't had particularly strong results this spring, allowing 3 earned runs across 4 innings. However, he and manager Bud Black have both dismissed the surface stats and instead have been positive based on Feltner's ability to establish his fastball and repeat his delivery. Feltner closed the 2024 season with a 3 ERA across his last 60 innings, leading to relatively high expectations for the 2025 campaign. Shit, right now Feltner's a fucking one of my starting pitchers. What do we got in Seattle? Brian Wu. Are you here, Brian Wu? Are you safe when you... That's a fucking some Dr. Wu. Brian Wu, 2 card pitcher, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, that's looking like our top starter. Let's see what we got. Victor Robles at the bottom there, 4 card outfielder. Julio Rodriguez, 4 card outfielder. Cal Raleigh, 4 card catcher. Donovan Solano on the board. Jorge Polanco, 4 card third baseman. Mitch Garver, 3 card catcher. That wipes, Raleigh's a 4. Sorry, Garver, you're out. J.P. Crawford, 4 card shortstop. Ryan Bliss, nothing. Miles Masturbator on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 gotta go. Miles Masturbator, you're gone. Crawford's a 4. Polanco's a 4. Solano's on the board. Solano is out. We have our 5. Brian Wu struck out 6 over 2 scoreless innings in Thursday's Cactus League game against the Angels, giving up 1 walk and 1 hit. Wu dominated in this abbreviated outing, striking out the side in the first inning and generating a 59% whiff rate across 37 pitches. Health concerns have kept the 25-year-old right-hander in the middle rounds of fantasy drafts this spring, but Wu excelled when available last season in the form of a 2.89 ERA, 90 whip, and 101 Ks through 121 frames. With the benefit of throwing the pitcher-friendly T-Mobile Park for home games, Wu carries plenty of upside in 2025, but will need to prove he can handle a full workload before establishing himself as an upper echelon starter. Victor Robles will start in right field and bat leadoff in Monday's Cactus League game against the Padres. Robles was pulled from Saturday's game against the White Sox after being struck on the right hand by a pitch, but he avoided any broken bones. After checking out fine while taking live batting practice Sunday, the swelling and soreness in Robles' hand has apparently subsided enough to the point that the 27-year-old has been cleared to play in the Mariners' spring finale. Assuming he comes out of Monday's contest no worse for the wear, Robles should be ready to handle leadoff duties for Seattle in Thursday's season opener versus the Athletics. Robles. Moving on, 1 team to go. San Diego. On the mound, Stephen Kolek. Nothing on Stephen as of yet. All right, we got this. Ready? Luis Arez, 2 card. Tatis on the board. Jackson Merrill, 4 card outfit. Manny Machado, 4 card third base. Jake Cronenworth on the board. No Xander. Gavin Sheets, 6 card outfielder. Jason Hayward on the board, but the outfield is taken, and he's just a 1. Martin Maldonado, nothing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One guy's got to go. And that's going to be Jake Cronenworth. Sorry, kid, you're out. We have our 5. Manny Machado went 2 for 3 with a solo home run and Cactus League win over the Reds on Saturday. Machado accounted for the only run of the contest with a 389-foot solo shot in the 7th. It was the veteran slugger's second long ball of the spring and just his 3rd RBI. Machado is slashing a modest 200, 250, 433 during the exhibition slate. But unlike last spring, he's been able to play the field regularly. He was limited to DH duties during most of the first month of the regular season, last year after undergoing off-season elbow surgery. But that issue is long behind him, and Machado is slated to start at the hot corner on opening day against Atlanta on Thursday. Jackson Merrill went 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer in Sunday's Cactus League victory versus the Diamondbacks. Merrill opened the scoring in the contest with a 411-foot 2-run shot to right field in the first. The 21-year-old has slashed 244, 244, 556 this spring with 4 home runs and 10 RBIs across 45 plate appearances. He hasn't yet taken a walk, but Merrill posted just a 5% walk rate as a rookie last year and still finished with an 826 OPS and a second-place finish in the National League Rookie of the Year voting. So his aggressiveness at the plate shouldn't be a cause for concern. There we go, kids. Let's make some fucking all-star teams here. All right, we know Brian Wu is our lead pitcher. And the only other name that came up is Feltner. I'm a little nervous with Feltner going against that Milwaukee fucking lineup. But if Wu's my number 1, then I'll only have Feltner in 2 lineups. So that's the way it leans. JP Sears and Brian Wu. Dean Martin and Brian Wu. Nestor Cortez and Brian Wu. Ryan Feltner and Brian Wu. Brian Wu. Ryan Feltner. Stephen Kolek and Ryan Feltner. Catching. I believe Mitch Garver is a 4-card catcher. No, Cal Raleigh was the 4-card catcher. 0 for 3 with a walk in Wednesday's Cactus League game against the Royals, now batting just 129 with 1 home run. That was a couple of weeks ago. This is old fucking news. Raleigh's a 4. First base, we got Solano, we got Hoskins, who's a 5. Anybody? Oh, Gavin Sheets is a 6. But Sheets can also play the outfield. Togley is a 4. Vargas Vaughn. Hoskins at first, Sheets. And Sheets is going against the Woo anyways. Anybody you could do in that spot is going against this top pitcher here. Let's take the isolated man, Mr. Hoskins. Hoskins at first. Who's playing second? Capra, I believe, is also a 5. Ortiz is a 6. But Ortiz can play short and Capra can play short as well. So actually, you could split these 2 up right here. So you got Capra and Ortiz. I mean, who competes with them? There's no other fucking 5 and 6s. What we got here? Dunn, Sosa, Masturbator. I think Manny's the only fucking. Manny's coming off a hot home run. But Polanco's a 4, isn't he? Let's get our second base and shortstop done here first. Wait, no, we're good. Oliver Dunn. No, he's not even in the starting lineup, so he's not a 3 or a 4. Miguel Vargas. Let's see what Vargas is. Vargas is a 3. Machado, I believe, is a 2. I'd like to take Machado. Remember, we don't take bias. Polanco is a 4. If a Polanco's a 4, then this is no debate. Polanco is a 4. Hoskins, so Polanco's a 3rd. So we got second base is going to be Ortiz. Shortstop will be Capra. No shit, we also got Josh Wilson right fucking here. Wilson might be a 4. Let's go check it out. Vinny Capra's a 5. Ortiz is a 6. Josh Wilson. Jacob Wilson is a 4. So fuck him. All right. Capra it is. Ortiz, Polanco, and Capra. So first base, Rhys Hoskins. Second base, Joey Ortiz. Third base, Jorge Polanco. This lineup is done. Throw that shit down for a Carter. All right. Give me a quarter, I'll tell you a fortune. All right, what do we got here? Third base, Jorge Polanco. Shortstop, Ortiz. Outfielder is just one 7-card fucking player, and that's Jackson Chorio. So this lineup's fucking done. How many can you put in that game? Oh shit, you can put 7 fucking lineups in there. What the fuck am I doing here? Oh goddamn right, just put it in here. All right, sorry about that. Let's get this shit done as well. That in there. I gotta fix this real quick. We gotta put this lineup in the fucking. Load that shit in here real quick. Did not know you could play the $5 game at 7 lineups. I should have checked that shit. So each way playing $6 a lineup today. All right, what do we have here? Cal Raleigh. Third base, Jorge Polanco. Chorio's already there, so we got to come back here. Catching, Cal Raleigh. Second base, Joey Ortiz. Third base, Jorge Polanco. Boom, done. Playing for tickets. Fuck, we're spending the money. Season's coming up. Do this shit. All right. First base, Rhys Hoskins. Second base, Joey Ortiz. Outfield, Jackson Chorio. Chang da do. All right. Catching, Cal Raleigh. Second base, Joey Ortiz. Shortstop, Vinny Capra. Chase it, baby. Chase it. Ugh. Done. All right, next. Now we need an outfield. Right here, our outfield is going to be Gavin Sheets, Jackson Chorio. So let's get this one done here. The other one here is going to be Sheets. Boosh. Playing for that opening day money. And finally, who would be our last outfielder? Jordan Beck. Oh, right there. Bang. Ladies and gentlemen, the lineups are in. We're playing for tickets. We're playing for all sorts of shit. The last remaining days of spring training. Let's get as many fucking tickets as we can before all the best bullshit starts. May fate and faith decide your fortune and if you should win. Blow your money right here on the new Faro's Lounge Kickstarter. I am 17% away from where I want to be. 17%. 8 days to go. Help me get there. Peace.